Today is a fun day. Not all days are full of fun activities. I don't know if you're an introvert or an extrovert. Usually our weekends, we do a lot of things together, me and Ryan. We'll go out and explore, or we'll spend time at home, or we'll go for long walks or whatever. But today is a fun day, so I thought I'd bring you along in a day in my life because we're starting off today. First, we had our tea. We had some peppermint tea. It's like a little bit cool still in Florida. It's fabulous. It's starting to feel like spring. So first on our agenda today, my friend is hosting a gardening 101 class in her house. I'm so excited because I need this. I need this assistance. First things first is we have to bring 1 packet of seeds. So yesterday I went and picked up a packet of spinach, and then I also picked up some wildflowers to try and spruce up our backyard. But I thought it'd be nice to have a garden salad once spring comes around. So we have our packet of spinach, and then we have to bring a pot that is either 10 inches or bigger. So I have a hanging pot, and then I have a larger planter that's right in front of me that I'll show you in a second. I think I'm gonna bring that one because she's gonna help us plant 2 plants from outdoors. She's gonna give us tips and tricks. There's gonna be some snacks. It's like a few of our friends, and then she's going to give us some seedlings and just answer all of our gardening questions, which I have many because plants come to my house to die. How about your house? Let me know. But I'm super excited. Then we have a little galentines party later today, and it's gonna be a fabulous day. So can't wait to spend it with you. Here are the seeds we picked up: a spinach, and then I also grabbed 3 wildflower mixes because our backyard could use a little life. We've tried really hard to plant grass and it just keeps growing weeds. So I'm like, you know what? Why not try a wildflower? Last ditch effort, but our spinach is for today. Okay, we have our pots. I'm also bringing this little plant because I've been propagating it for a while and I have literally no idea what to do with it. So it has been in this jar of water. So hopefully we can get some garden help and come home a garden lady. We're home. We left with 1 plant and we came home with about 5. Are we experts? No. Are we excited and hopeful? Yes. So we planted our spinach in an egg carton, which is very exciting. And I'm supposed to put this in a cooling place. And she was so cool. She gave us so many tips and tricks that we wrote all out. She printed this whole thing out. She even makes her own tallow, which we love tallow around here, so I'm very excited to try this handmade, homemade. And in here, she gave me how do you say the word? Propagated little clipping of her plants that I'm gonna add water to. Mine was in here that she helped me pot, which I'll show you in a second. And then we put in a pot some sunflower. So we need to put this on the porch in a sunny place. Start it right here. Here's our propagated beauty. Wish her luck. We're gonna put her in a pretty pot. And then we have our tomato and our basil.
Where does that go?
She gave us that. Isn't that fun? We're gonna put it right back here. Which apparently you can also grow like onions around your tomato and your basil, and then you have like a little salsa situation, you know? A little pink underground. So one of the things that we did is we trimmed these really large bushes that gave us a lot of privacy. Like I'd be able to sit on this front porch and people would be walking by this walking path and literally not see me because these beautiful bushes grew so big and so fast that they would just give me privacy to be able to be in the comfort of my own home. We also trimmed this one right here and I was like, man, there is a message in that. The Lord literally spoke to me through these trimmed hedges. Often in our life, there are some things that God is wanting to trim back, some habits that we've been doing. Maybe you've been even in a season where you haven't been doing the things that God has asked you to do and you've been filling your time with other things. He's asking you to trim back those excess things so that more fruit can grow. Like these trimmed hedges and bushes are going to grow so much more beautifully because I trimmed them, but I want to just leave them. I don't want to trim them. Why? Because they give me privacy. I'm able to stay in my comfort zone. I'm able to just stay kind of hidden and do what I want to do and go about the routine of my life and not be bothered and things not be changed too much. Often we're afraid of change. I'm afraid of change because it's the fear of the unknown. But God was like, in order for you to experience the fruit and in order for you to see the thing that I'm wanting to do in your life, you're gonna have to do some trimming. So as we were trimming these in what I call my little garden, I love sitting up front here. For me, it was like, okay, this is a symbol of what we're going to allow God to do in our life. And so I don't know what it is for you. For me, right now, it was like this season of fertility. Like there are some things that God has been saying, okay, now it's time for us to take some steps to open the door to what fertility could look like for us. Going to the chiropractor, starting to take some supplements, getting some blood work done. Like these things that are change, they're entering into a fear of unknown, and God's wanting to trim back my comfort so that more fruit can grow. And there's a reason the Bible was written in a time where farming was the way of life, because there's so many lessons in all of these things. And so let that be an encouragement to you as you head into the warmer months, as you start to tend your garden and rake up and plant new things. You're gonna have to do some things that are gonna get you out of your comfort zone and not give you as much privacy. You're gonna be exposed a little bit, but you're gonna be exposed to the Lord and to the healing and the fruit that He wants to bring about in your life. Days later, galentines was so much fun. It's always so much fun to hang out with your girlfriends and just do girly things. We made some bracelets and necklaces. We had some tacos. It was great. But I thought I would end our time together because I've been desperately needing to clean out our little library. We have this cute pink little library that Ryan made, and it is stocked full. Our neighbors love it. It is like one of the greatest joys of my life. We have teenagers come by, we have adults, we have little kids that just love it, run by like, oh, a little library, and they go in and it is full to the brim of books that neighbors have brought. So we're gonna clean it out a little bit, refresh it. It's starting to get warmer out, so I have like some gardening books that we'll put in there, take out some of the winter self-improvement books and get it refreshed for spring. We look and we don't judge the yard, but the little library, she's a cutie. This little sticker that says, I break for libraries. Okay, and look how full to the brim she is. None of these books are mine. All my neighbors came and dropped them off, so time for a refresh. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.